Hi.
Well, actually, because of the campaign, you can address me as Your Majesty.
Oh, hello, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I have a quick question for my folks who are supporting me, who are supporting the With Love Project. A lot of things to navigate. Could you just tell us one story, help bring it down to earth for those who are thinking about donating towards this campaign? What does that money do?
Your money can actually, well, I would start off by saying it's not necessarily what your money can do. It's what your humanity give can do, right? Because everybody works for to be able to give during the holiday season. But I will say, right in our own backyards, we have families that are struggling every day. And one of the reasons why the With Love Project is so imperative and being able to donate to us is imperative is because, you have stories all the time that happens in our own backyard. Like a single mother that, I read about one day. We just raised some funds from the With Love Project, and then I was listening to the news, and right here in local news, we had a mother that was actually dumpster diving for her belongings because she was tossed out of her hotel. And I don't know if you've ever rented a hotel, but if you didn't pay one night, a skip of your Amex card or something, whatever has happened, and your belongings will not be thrown in the trash. Your belongings will be held at the front desk, right?
Yeah.
But our families who are struggling, who are not as well put together as the general society, they are treated with less dignity and less respect. And when I read the story, one of the most heartbreaking things to me was knowing that there was a little boy in the presence of watching his mother dumpster dive for their belongings. That is going to be a core memory stuck in his head forever. And when I reached out to the news, I asked them for details of the story, and they connected me with a woman who was willing to share, to the news about what has happened. Yeah. If we all take the time to listen, this woman was actually escaping domestic violence. She was leaving California to be here in Savannah and Pooler to locate and reunify her son with their biological father. And when that happened, she was struggling because she also needed to work. I mean, she left everything to come here to a completely different state, and her son was not able to go to school. He also needed to be registered. If you are not going to school, if you are, a single mother around here and you are not working, I mean, all of those are flags being triggered left and right for the ability for CPS to come on in and take that child, right? And I wouldn't say take, but it has very, very sound reasons to say this child needs to be in better protective care. But we learned that, this mother actually came into our office, and one of the simplest things that could help her to get everything straightened away was the ability to get her car fixed. Okay. If her car was fixed, then she was able to go ahead and take her son to the son's father's house, and he was able to go to school. He would have a roof over his head while she was able to go and continue working.
Just a simple car repair.
A simple
right
car,
here in our community
a simple car.
was
what would you
blowing
do
up
without
her
your
life.
car?
What
would you do without your car, right?
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be able to be as free as you're able to provide for your family and care for your family. And so it's simple things like that. And with the funds that were raised with through Gilliard Company's With Love Project, we were able to go ahead and secure her car to get fixed. We got it fixed right away, and then from there, the son was able to go and reunify with dad, and she was able to work, and no CPS calls were triggered.
Wow.
That is one child's life that we were able to help from experiencing something that's incredibly traumatic, So that is the impact of the give, and that's a humanity give. We look at dollars sometimes and we think like, oh, this is a monetary thing, but no, really it is giving out of the goodness of your heart. You've worked so hard for, your earnings. Why not be able to give it to somebody and help a cause that's going to be able to stop generational cycles of trauma and abuse?
Yep.
So yeah.
This is nothing complicated. I mean, and it's not just the fixing of the car so the car can now go from A to B. It's the weight that can lift it up of a mom's shoulders right here in our community. So thank you for sharing that, Whitney. I'm excited about the 2022 With Love Project. Y'all heard the lady, my donor page
Our
and
Majesty.
the links. Yeah, His Majesty King Philip will take care of you. The link will be in the description in the comment section. Let's get this done this year. Thank you.
Thank you.